What's up, everybody? Welcome to 2026. I'm filming this January 1st, and I just want to give you all a quick little recap of my 2025 and where it's led me to, and just so you all can know. And I just feel like putting up a vulnerable video is, a little bit more different than just putting out a tutorial or whatever. But yeah, I just want to let you know where I'm at and where I'm going. First things first, we're just going to start back in like August or so of 2025. I have this app called The Pattern, and I was reading something about myself and my future and all of that. There was a little section, well, it wasn't little, it was pretty big, but from about mid-July until the beginning of March, it was telling me that I needed to make some changes in my life and things may be uncomfortable for a while, and I just need to just go with the flow and go after what I really want. So in September, I gave up drinking alcohol, which for me, honestly, wasn't very difficult to do. I've never really been an alcoholic, to say the least. I mean, I did like to drink, but yeah, about 2 weeks later, I ended up quitting my job as an auto body painter, which that was a very long time coming. I had worked at this company for close to 20 years with a year or so break in between to try something else out, which didn't work out. So I went back, and then it took me almost 10 years or so to get to be a painter and going through all of the training and everything. And once I got to that point, it just wasn't as fulfilling as I was expecting it to be. Yes, the money was pretty damn good, but it wasn't personally satisfying. And the work I guess it started to show in my workmanship, and then it started to pour over into my personal life. And it became more and more difficult to be a creative person and to make videos and to write music and to work on clients' music. And I wasn't having it, and I just didn't want to keep going in that cycle of, man, I need to get out of here or something's got to change. So I bit the bullet, probably prematurely, and that's fine because I'm here now. I'm actually loving life, as difficult as it may be at times, but it's been worth it. And so after leaving the job, there was a few times throughout the year that I had people hitting me up, and even past clients hitting me up that were wanting to work with me, and I had to turn them down. And it was easy money because it was basically just them wanting to put their vocals over YouTube tracks or sending me, I guess, if you will, slop music made by AI. And I just didn't want to do it anymore because it's not the type of creativeness that I want to be working with, for one. And I just would much rather connect with an artist that is pouring themselves into their art and their passion and wants to grow with it. So yeah, then later in December, the beginning of December, I stopped smoking weed, which that was actually pretty difficult for me because I'd done that for a couple of decades. But you know what? After a week or two of having rough night's sleep, if I was getting any sleep, some weird, wild ass dreams, a month later, I can say that it's better and I'm actually more energetic. I'm actually getting better sleep. I'm actually falling asleep when I want to fall asleep. Life in 2025 was hell. And I just feel like having made some serious changes to my life that I had been wanting to make for years upon years. I'm actually starting to see the momentum, and I'm growing with plenty of people already. And the path that I'm going on is probably going to change in a couple of years. But where I'm at now, I feel more creative already. I'm, making this video. It's pretty vulnerable for me to be talking about my personal life, but why not? I want you all to know who I am. I want to be honest and straight up, because that's kind of why I started making videos in the first place, was to just be vulnerable and show that, we can all, I guess, start at the bottom and work our way up. And, I'm not at the bottom of the pile anymore. I've taken a few steps up, but it's still difficult. And I'm just hoping that, maybe this story can resonate with some of you all. And maybe if you're in a crappy situation, you do what you need to do. And just know that at the end of the day, whatever you do for your higher self is what needs to be done. I think that's about it. Just letting you all know that I quit my job to fulfill this dream of mine. I stopped taking on the cheap projects and just fulfilling my own dream and my own satisfaction. I've got some pets here that I was not really able to spend time with, and now I'm able to do that. I think with that, I think that's about it. So I think in the next video, I'm going to show you what tools and what I'm going to be using going into this year, plugins, hardware, whatever, and be showing you all more of my creative process when it comes to mixing and mastering. I don't really do a whole lot of recording, but if I do get the opportunity to do some of those, I will definitely be showing those off. So yeah, Happy New Year to everybody. Take care of yourselves, do what you need to do, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.